Hey man, what it is? This is Dean, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. You already know, y'all. There go to PayPal at Dean by any means. There go to Cash App, $ Dean by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It's much, much, much appreciated. Hey, yo, what's up, man? What's going on? Y'all talk to me, man. What's going on? What's up, y'all? You feel me? Listen, man, we got a big fight going on tonight. Y'all already know Gervonta Davis, Frank Martin. We got David Benavidez against Gvozdyk. We got Gary Antoine Russell about to go in there against Alberto. And we going to make, man, listen, man, I'm so excited, man. Now, let me start. I'm very excited to see Gary Antoine Russell, to see what he going to bring to to put his name really out there as far as being amongst the guys that we talk about. He's somebody that we don't really talk about. We talk about him at the end. We don't mention him with the pit bulls, Matias's, Tiafimos, Devins, Ryans. He always at the back burner of that. He got a great chance tonight to show the whole world that he really liked that and that he need to be that guy that people need to see, man. Yeah, man, I just having a good time, y'all out here, man, chilling. My bro birthday, man. So we out here, making it happen, man. There's a lot of energy around, you feel me? So it's all good. And just very excited. Y'all know I had to pop up on y'all. I just been living life the last couple of days, man. I ain't even make it in until like 11 or whatever in the morning. You hear what I'm saying? Like, so it been a crazy night. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we just been chilling, man. And David Benavidez and Gvozdyk, man. Listen here, y'all. Listen here. David Benavidez and Gvozdyk. Let's hope David Benavidez ain't break off more than he can chew. You know what I mean? Moving up to another weight division. Gvozdyk is not no slouch at all. Gvozdyk is somebody that got to be dealt with. He a former champion. He not sweet. He gonna come in there very aggressive. He not backing down. He gonna try to bully David Benavidez enough so whereas though David feel him in there. You feel me? But I think David gonna pull it off. It's the monster. Y'all know how I feel about the monster. I'm so excited to see him, man. I think David got a lot to prove this fight, and I think this fighter really, if he go out there and put the beats on Gvozdyk, right? We really gonna be talking about him and Canelo. Like it's gonna be even more clamoring, even more. So that's the best part of it. I can say, like honestly, like he got a chance to go out there and be like, man, listen, Canelo, you gotta fight him. You gotta fight him, Canelo. You can't be playing, Brody. Like you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, man, I think David Benavidez is gonna be very aggressive. I think David Benavidez coming out with something to prove. I think he's gonna be patient though, y'all. I don't think David gonna go in there underestimating his opponents and thinking that it's going to be sweet. I think the first 4 or 5 rounds, I think, gonna be really mixed up and dirty and just good boxing. You know what I mean? A lot of power punches thrown. A lot of I could see a lot of holding going on too. I could definitely see that because I don't think Gvozdyk has really stood in something in front of like something like David Benavidez. And I know David Benavidez having dealt with somebody that big with that much power, that aggression. That's a natural bigger man, that walks around easily at 190, 185. So we gonna see. We gonna see, man. I think it's gonna be very impactful. Now let's get to Tank and Frank, y'all. Let's get to Tank and Frank. That's why I had to pull up on y'all, man. One of my subscribers, like, Dean, where you been at? I just been living life, man. Been a lot going on. We do so much of this boxing talk and it take over so much stuff. Sometimes you gotta just, live life and enjoy the fruits of your labor, man. I work hard, man, trying to be a father, being a friend, giving y'all content, grinding, trying to get this money, trying to make investments, making connections, networking. So, sometimes you just gotta fall back and live life. You know what I'm saying? But Tank and Frank, y'all already know, right? 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 Yeah, it's up. Come on, man. Y'all know what I think. Listen, I did not like Frank at that weigh-in. Frank was trying to get up out of there. Frank was hungry. His stomach was on E, yeah? Frank's stomach was on E. Frank listen here. He tried to walk away from that lady like 3-4 times, Frank. Frank out of pocket. He think we ain't see that. Nah, Brody. Nah, Brody. I understand. Listen, it's real right now. It's real in the field. Frank got a lot to prove tonight. He gotta be patient. He gotta use his jab. He gotta really press the pace, man. But press the pace in a patient way. Not press the pace like let the crowd get you ooh and ah and let you get hyper and think that you gotta get outside your body. Nah, Frank, gotta stay behind that jab. Don't let Gervonta connect on his power punches. Have Gervonta Davis out there swinging at the ocean. You dig what I'm saying? Have him trying to hit a ghost out there. That's crazy. No pun intended. Have him trying to hit a ghost out there, Frank the Ghost Murray. Go to that body, man. Go ahead and show Gervonta that he got to fight you, that it's not going to be nothing sweet, that it's not going to be But what I didn't like from Frank was, like I told y'all before, of Frank talking about, the fight going to turn out however he wanted to turn out. No, that cannot be your mentality. The fight got to turn out how you wanted to turn out. Don't let Tank go out there and dictate the pace of this fight. If you let Tank dictate the pace of this fight, it's a wrap, Frank. Because you're not as good as him as setting up traps. You're playing into his hand at that point, letting him dictate the pace and how the fight going to go. Listen, bro, that's not a good joint. That's all I'm going to say. That's not a good joint at all, Brody. You're going to wind up getting knocked out. Frank gotta go into it trying to break Gervonta down and let the fight go into the later rounds. Weigh on Gervonta. Make it dirty. Hold him. I don't care what you got to do, but go out there and show him that you coming to fight. You dig what I'm saying? Now, like, Gervonta, we already know. I think Gervonta is going to work that body. I think Gervonta going to really be trying to, put his pedal to the metal. I think Gervonta going to use his jab. I see this fight being a lot how Gervonta Davis and Hector Luis Garcia was. I'll say that's probably the I could see this fight going that way. You dig what I'm saying? But we gonna see, y'all. We gonna see, man. I can really see it going like Hector. Gervonta going to the body, then using the 3 levels of boxing. So what I mean is Gervonta going to your body, going to your midsection, and then hitting your torso and then going to the head, connecting on left hooks and straight lefts. I see a lot of straight lefts getting thrown in this fight from both fighters, to be honest. I see a lot of straight lefts getting thrown from both fighters in this fight. The problem is, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This is really what it's gonna come down to. The person who is the most patient and dictate the pace of this fight is gonna be victorious. Whoever out there guessing, whoever is out there not on a dean, whoever out there not really not thinking inside of that ring, it is going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. So I got Gervonta, y'all, to be honest with you. I got Gervonta knocking him out. So a lot of stuff I haven't liked leading up to this fight, as far as that press conference, as far as how you looked at the weigh-in and all of that. I didn't like all that. I think Frank was struggling to make weight. Hopefully he blew up today and got back to his right self, but I think Frank was struggling to make weight. I think Frank is letting Gervonta Davis get in his head, to be honest, and I think that's going to play a major factor in how all this work out, because Gervonta been there, and it's easy to say how you going to react to something when you ain't been there, but when you really been there, it's a difference. That pressure, you don't know how you going to take to the crowd. It's different being at a fight, just watching it and being in attendance, but being in that square and having to deal with somebody that can put your lights out and you'll be a meme on Instagram and on Twitter. Don't nobody want that. So I'm very excited to see how Frank going to adjust, how Frank going to look when it comes to the crowd and how he reacts to all of those things. Because, like I said, if he act up, he going to go to bed. But I don't want Frank going out there thinking that he got to wait on Gervonta because he don't, y'all. But I really think that Gervonta going to expose some flaws. Now, like I said, I think Frank is very fundamentally sound. He one of the most fundamentally sound fighters we have. But explosion, speed, and talent is just something that is God-given, man. It's either you have it or you don't. Reaction time, that cat-like reflexes. Frank don't have that Gervonta has, and that's going to be the problem, especially once they start fatiguing. Gervonta Davis, one thing we know about him, his power don't change from round 1 to round 12. It stayed the same the whole time. So I see Gervonta Davis winning this. I had it round 9, round 10, but I see Gervonta Davis winning this in round 8 to the body. And if not to the body, a combination where he lands to the body, gives him a hook to the body, and then comes across with a left hook or an uppercut. And there you go. Night, night. Y'all already know what this is, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Getting in tune with me, man. Y'all already know I had to pop out on y'all. I just been living life, y'all, chilling, enjoying the family, enjoying my friends, man. I got some of the best friends a person can ask for in this world. So I'm highly favored in that way, man. And you gotta show your Brody's love. It's my man's birthday and everything like that, man. And I'm here with him and we rocking and we going, we getting ready for the fight and things like that. So, yo, I hope y'all enjoyed the night. Look, I'll be making another video right after the fight go off, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about everything afterwards. But listen, man, y'all already know what this is, right? Dean, by any means, and I holla at y'all.